Good morning. Today on Business Success in Six with Stacie, I have Ben here, the owner of Country Blossoms Organics in Lomira, Wisconsin. Ben, thanks for jumping on with me today.
Well, thank you for having us today.
Absolutely. Very, very interesting business when we talked a little bit before I pressed record. So if you don't mind, I'd love for you to share about Country Blossoms Organics and ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Sure, sounds good.
Awesome. When people ask you what Country Blossoms Organics does, how do you describe it?
Well, first off, we're a certified organic produce farm located in Elmira, as you stated. Our farm itself has been in our family for 168 years. Um, so that's really important to market our produce and our values as well on the farm. Our best way to describe it, we do a home produce delivery service through the five to six area counties. We tried to make it as beneficial, trying to get our produce out to our customers in a timely and efficient manner to have their produce fresh and long lasting.
Mhm.
We're able to get that to them the better. So that's why we decided to go to the home produce model about 5 years ago. Um, our main product, so it's all centered around garlic. We have 10 different varieties of garlic. We do ship our garlic as well. Some of the other uh, main products are cherry tomatoes, beans, cucumbers, um, and we got potatoes and lettuce as well.
Yum. Garlic
Hopefully,
is a really unique, like we use garlic in almost everything, right? When we're cooking, and it's a very unique product. How is this an ideal climate in Wisconsin to grow garlic in, it sounds like.
uh, for the varieties that we have chosen through the last 9 years, there's different flavors and try to match people up with the best potential variety for their needs. And so that's been an educational process through that as well. We started with only planting 10 pounds of garlic, and it was grown. Last year, we harvested over 600 pounds, which still isn't too much compared to some of the other farms in the state do a lot more than us. But it's each year we keep on growing more and more. So it's been a great product for us. If you would ask me 10 years ago if garlic was going to be, I'd be so knowledgeable about garlic, I'd probably think you were crazy at that point. But it's fun product to work with on a yearly basis. And generally, uh, our sales with garlic starts in August, and we're usually sold out by the middle of October. So,
Wow. Okay. So that's when you harvest it. So you talked a little bit, about 9, 10 years ago. So what were your plans when you started the business and how have they changed besides going from 10 pounds to 600 pounds of garlic being grown?
well, the reason I wanted to do something with the farm, like I said previously, the farm's been on my mom's side for 168 years. So it was a dairy farm up until the time I was in high school, which seems like a long time ago. Um, but I wanted to do something with it, and I was in healthcare management after college for about 13 years.
Mhm.
I was burnt out, so 10 years ago, I wrote up a business plan to do something with the land. My parents did have it certified organic in 2010, so that was already set up. So I just was thinking what to do, and the first idea that we had was garlic. So that was actually our first product. We started planting the first year, and then we started testing different vegetables. My mom gardened for a long time before that as well, so she had an idea what could grow on the property.
Sure.
So then we started that process, and then we started our CSA model. Then we transitioned into the home produce delivery service that we offer now throughout the area counties around the farm.
Wow. Yeah, it definitely has changed. So what is the biggest way you impact the community?
Hopefully, by providing fresh and quality produce to our customers uh, that we deliver to, but also we have been doing presentations the last couple of years at area libraries and different other events, talking about our produce and garlic. Some of our things that we have talked about recently is we had a presentation called One for a World of Garlic. So it went all over all different aspects of garlic and the history of garlic and how to use garlic and when it's ready as well. Planting garlic and things like that. And now this year we're doing presentations, what is in season. So it helps educate uh, our customers and hopefully our potential customers on how, why, and when to use produce grown in
Sure.
Wisconsin, because it's so important to use the stuff that's locally here. Because generally, uh, the produce that is grown in Wisconsin locally will be fresher, will last longer because it's here. It's not being shipped from anywhere and not sitting on a truck for an amount of time. So just trying to educate people what they're able to use during our growing months here in Wisconsin, which is generally May to November, depending
Okay.
on how the weather is going, which is always a treat in this state as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And there's been a huge movement as we've as you and I have aged for people to start using more seasonal foods and just, getting that just slowing the amount of movement and transportation that it takes to get us the foods that we are consuming. So congratulations on that and really educating the public and doing that service for us.
Well, thank you. Hopefully that's what we're doing. So
It sounds like it. So what is one challenge you have faced in the past 10 years that other business owners could learn from?
well, other than dealing with weather, but I can't really educate anybody on that one because that's a ongoing uh, yearly seasonal thing. Probably just starting as a new business owner, just starting from scratch. When we started, we had 0 customers. Um, didn't know what direction, how we wanted to do that, but we knew we had to be visible and try to be out there.
Mhm.
And we did a lot of farmers markets, did a lot of pretty much any event we're invited to, we went and did. And also visiting other farms and other events as well, just to educate ourselves how to best present our brand and our products as well. Um, and now there's just more opportunities for us as well. We've gone away from going to farmers markets and things like that because we've grown to a point where we have a customer base.
Sure.
But I think those first 2 3 years where we did go to those events a lot were very important because it helped us um, promote ourselves and promote our products to the people that we were hoping to sell to. And then just evolution of the process of just becoming an older, not really older business, but a business
Sure
that is
business.
continuing to grow and expand on our products.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The fifth question I have for you is what does the future look like to you in Country Blossom Organics, and do you have an exit plan?
Well, the future is probably trying to evolve as well. When we started, it's just trying to get our feet on the ground, and now it's how do we continue the process of getting our products where we want them to go. Uh,
Mhm.
our home produce delivery was a great plan, especially when COVID hit. We already had that in place, so it really didn't
Right.
affect our business for the most part because we already had the model set up. But now, how do we want to continue the growth of our product lines, or do we want to just focus on 5 or 8 products and just focus on that going in the future? It's just trying to figure out the best way for the growth of our small business model and company going forward, and staying on the right path that is helping our business grow and also helping our customers gain the products and produce that they want on a timely manner. Uh,
Absolutely.
on an exit plan, at this point, I don't have one. At this point, hopefully, I'm still young enough I can do this another 10 plus years, and then I can start wrapping my mind on what I want to do at that point. At this point, I'm focused on uh, our continued growth and progression as a business.
Absolutely. And I know we did talk a little bit. You have some children that could help you out in the future as well, if that's something that you wanted or they wanted.
At this point, they seem involved. Our oldest daughter, who's a sophomore, her part-time summer job is working on the farm, um, and she's going to be starting a flower line with one of her friends to help fundraise for her FFA Ireland trip that's coming up in about a year. So she's excited about that project. So that's a new line for us. We've done flowers on a small scale, but it's going to increase this upcoming summer with that. So that's something that's exciting as well. So
That's absolutely exciting. Then my final question, all subjects open, what inspires you most?
well, the reason that we created this was the legacy of the farm, honestly. So
Mm,
continue to build off the legacy and continue the farm to be active. I think that's important. A lot of small farms have gone away. I think it's important that we keep family involved as well. So the legacy of teaching our kids hard work, uh, getting your hands dirty,
yeah.
uh, having some involvement of where your future could take you, and showing those things can pay off if you want to put your time and effort into it. I think that is a huge thing for us at Country Blossoms Organics.
Absolutely.
Also providing quality produce to our customers as well at the same time. But just trying to leave something that is important to you, because when you're gone, there's only a short window where you're able to build what you're able to build for yourself and the others around you. So that's what's important to me at this point.
Absolutely. That's absolutely beautiful. And that's something that our coaches talk a lot about with our clients too. What kind of legacy do you want to leave? And what is the greater impact you want to have after you step out of business? So thank you so much for sharing that. So Ben, if somebody wants to get in touch with you, become a customer or learn more about Country Blossom Organics, what's the best way for them to do so?
Well, we have our website, countryblossoms organics.com, and we're very active on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. So there's a multitude of different avenues that can get a hold of us. Always can set up a visit to come to the farm as well. We're always willing to educate people as well. Those would be the best ways, I guess.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful growing season this year and a very prosperous business, Ben.
Well, thank you for your time, and thank you for having us again.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm excited to actually try some of the food this summer.
Sounds good. We'll definitely chat about that.